What's up guys, Muleskull here, and welcome to my new series. I'm going to call it How to Terraria. So, in this series I want to try and teach some of the new players how to survive and thrive in Terraria. So, we're going to go single player, How to Muley, and How to World. So, here we go. Alright, so, first day, Terraria, not Minecraft, oh god. Chopping trees. You can see that I can switch back and forth in the top left between my tools. How I'm doing that is I'm holding my left shift button when my cursor is over an object. So, if I want to chop a tree, I hold shift and I put the cursor over the tree. If I want to dig dirt, I can go over the dirt and it'll go directly to my pickaxe. Now, I think that's toggleable. I can't be sure about it though. Otherwise, you can just use the mouse wheel or 1, 2, and 3 key to switch back and forth. So yeah, first thing you want to do, day 1, is chop some trees. You're gonna need them. You get some wooden acorns and stuff like that. If you see on my number 4 in the hotbar, I've got wood. 63 wood right there. You can also place some acorns if you want. I chopped 2 trees, so I like to try and place at least 2 acorns to keep, you know, unless I'm building there, keep my world populated with trees. The bigger the tree, the more wood you get, which is always nice. And I always try to aim for about 100 wood to start. So, I'll get 100 wood real quick. And there you go. Bunny. Gotta kill the bunnies. Anyway, next, I'm gonna hit my escape key, and I'll come over here on the left, and you'll see platforms and workbench. You want to click workbench, and you want to click it again to make the workbench. Now, you can take it directly from there and drag it out without putting it in your inventory, and place it down in the world, wherever it'll place. Another thing you can do is if it's in your hotbar, you can scroll over to it and place it down. Now, once that's done, over here on the left side you're going to see a lot of recipes. You can scroll up and down recipes with the middle mouse, the scroll wheel, or you can see this little tiny symbol here called crafting window. If you click that, it'll show all of those in a format like this. Next, you want to... The first thing I always do is try to build a wood sword. Wood sword's better than the copper short sword you get at the beginning. And if you noticed earlier, the copper short sword swings like this. The wood sword, if you replace it with that, swings like this, which is a lot better because you get a better range of attack. With the 100 wood I had, I also want to build some armor. So you want a helmet, a breastplate, and wood greaves. And if you have enough, a bow. Bow's always nice to have. Now, once you have these in your inventory, you can right click them, and they'll go directly onto your equipment over here. Now, the first 3, helmet, shirt, and pants, is your armor. The rest below that on the far right side is your accessories. The middle column is for social, which is your vanity, basically. So, if I want to look like I'm wearing a wood set of armor, you'll see I have 0 defense, but it looks like I'm still wearing armor. That's what vanity is, it just looks different. So, now that you have that, the next thing you'll want to do is make a hammer. And the hammer can go, it goes in your hotbar because you can't shift click with it, but you can move your axe and your copper pickaxe down here because you can still shift like that, and it saves some inventory or hotbar space. Yeah, that's that. So, next I'm gonna pick up my workbench, I'm gonna kill a penguin, and I'm gonna come over this way. So, there's a few different things you can do at this point in the game. One, you can go for a walk. if you go for a walk, you have a chance of finding some chests. It's about midway through the day. You can tell by where the sun is. There's no chests over here, I don't think. You can always just mine through this. Oh, this is a good opportunity to talk about the smart cursor. Now, if you look at my cursor, if I press left control on my keyboard, you'll see it get a little wider. See that? Now, when you do that, if you pick your pickaxe, you'll get something like this in the wood. What this does is auto-selects blocks. So, see my cursor's over here, but it's picking a block directly in front of me. Now, if I start pickaxing, it'll just make a 3x3 path. If I move it up, it'll dig by 2s. Same with down. It'll dig two blocks. And yeah, so there's that. Now, let's see. I got some shurikens. When you're in the dark like this, you just want to keep swinging because there's jars, and jars hold healing potions and shurikens and all sorts of stuff like that. So, I'm going to take some of this wood in the snow because it's different than the wood I was getting earlier. This is boreal wood. Boreal wood is a little stronger than the regular stuff if you were to make armor out of it. So I'm going to grab some of that. Beautiful. Go for the big trees if you want to save time. And learning the movement of your enemies is also a very good thing. If you want to avoid slimes, don't hit them. See, that one just keeps hopping away. The one that I hit is still pursuing me. There we go. But slimes are very important at the beginning of the game because they drop something called gel. Now, with gel, you don't need a crafting table. All you need is a piece of wood and a gel, and it makes torches. Torches work a lot like any other tool, where if you don't have the block selected on something, you'll hold the torch. And you can also place a torch, and if you want to take down the torch, you right-click it. That's the simplest way to do it. So, we'll kill a few slimes, why not, right? There we go. Let's make some more torches. So, you hold right-click and it'll make a bunch of torches. Now, I need a little bit of more wood. That makes sense. Okay. I'm going to use the smart cursor to chop down trees, which is the left control button, if you don't know. Alrighty. Beautiful. Get out of here, slime. We're gonna skip that guy. Okay, this looks like a good spot to clear out some room and start making a shelter. Day 1, it doesn't have to be fancy. By no means should you try and make a castle on day 1 if you're looking to survive. So, we're gonna chop this down. Just kind of clear a flat area. The snow will help quite a bit because I don't want to use my wood right here at the beginning of the game. Because wood is pretty important at this point. So, I'm gonna come up here. I'm gonna get my snow blocks, and I'm gonna go like this. Now, this is just for survival purposes. You can make as fancy of a house as you want. It's the kind of game where it leaves a lot of customization for what you want to build. There's different walls, different materials, all sorts of stuff. And I'm getting attacked by slimes, which is just awesome. Okay, so, we're just gonna go straight across like this. Alright, and that is a safe shelter. You can also take your hammer, and you can break the back wall. It works with the smart cursor. It's very, very handy. The smart cursor works great for walls, so I suggest you use it if you want to clear some stuff. Otherwise, you'll be pointing and clicking really, really slow. You can also place acorns in the snow, and it'll give you boreal wood. Doesn't matter where you got the acorns. Acorns are acorns. Okay. So, there's that. Now, I've still got a little daylight left. I'm gonna place a torch here just so I know where my house is. Or my shelter. Not really a house. It's a shelter. I'm gonna go on a little journey. That looks like some rough terrain. You don't really want to get caught out here at nighttime in rough terrain. You can also press escape to see your inventory, and you can still dig and everything, which is very, very helpful. So I'm gonna dig this out a little bit, just for ease of access. I want to make my world as accessible as possible right now, being that I don't have anything that makes me jump higher or climb walls or anything like that. And that's where the chests come in handy. If you get big groups of enemies like that on the first day, you don't really want to get caught with 3 slimes attacking you. So avoiding the enemy is just as important as beating the enemy. So take your time, go slow, or you have nothing to prove to anybody. Also, I'm going to place some torches out here, because at nighttime it gets very dark, and it would be good to see where all the enemies are. So I'm going to make some torches. Alright. Also, there's snowballs if you pick up snow. This is a great ranged weapon, because as you can see I have 0 arrows, which is this little number here. And in my ammo slots on the right side of my inventory, I have no ammo. So, snowballs are a very good beginning weapon if you want something that you don't have to get close to the enemy with. Like this Eskimo zombie right here. Get out of here, dude. Okay, I'm gonna sword him to death if I can. Okay, yep. Surviving the first day does not have to be fancy. I mean, survival's just what it is. It's survival. So, I have to avoid these guys as gracefully as possible. I'm gonna come down here, and they can't squeeze through a 1x2 block area. So if you do this, you can actually farm them. And yeah, that's pretty much surviving the first day 101. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I'm gonna continue this series kind of sporadically when I find something to how-to. Leave some suggestions in the comment section. Like, favorite, subscribe. Do what you do best. And yeah, I will see you all next time. Bye!